Hello everyone, this is Rick with AmazingAccuracy.com and today is May 23rd, 2018. It's currently 12:49 p.m. Chicago time. Alright, I thought I'd go ahead and flash out another video today because, I kept you guys all waiting quite some time between videos. So I released one yesterday and I thought I'd release one today. Call it a double whammy if you may. Hey, that rhymes. That's cool. Okay. In this one here, what I want to do is share a little bit of what goes on inside the FDates Market Forecasting membership site. Now, this is a membership that is you can get through going to AmazingAccuracy.com and signing up. And we have been in operation since 1996. We are the longest, if not one of the longest running market forecasting services in this business. And many of those who were alongside me or attempted to be back in the late 90s, mid 90s actually, 1996, are mostly gone today. A lot of critics and so forth have fallen off the side. Back then, used to get a lot of grief. They just thought I was here today, gone tomorrow. But we continue strong, and that is because there's a loyal following and people who have joined even as far back as the 1990s still with us today. We're in 2018, people. I mean 22 years. But anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on, toot my horn and all that stuff, but I just want to emphasize because there are just a ton of skeptics out there, but yet we continue to go. All right, hey, now here's a look inside of the membership. This is, of course, a paid membership so that you have to be able to log in. And one of the things we have here is called this recent activity that I'm highlighting right here. And that just shows the market commentaries that I throw up every week and so forth. And of course the periodic lessons and tutorials, and there are other tutorials in the site here, but this is just recent activity. Okay, so this is kind of like a quick place to go to see what is going on. I want to draw your attention over here to Sugar Notes 512, and then you can see I posted it on 512, for example. There's also an S&P, there's an AD, there's JN, yada yada yada. But I wanted to share this one right here. And okay, here we go. Back then in Sugar Notes, I made a quick Sugar Note. I says, hey, everybody, we have a potential weekly swing bottom. That's what WSB stands for. Everybody in the membership knows what WSB is. For the weekly, that's what the W here is, weekly FDate. Those are our forecasting dates. That comes in our weekly FDate report. And this is a weekly FDate because we provide them for weekly turns as well as daily turns. And F stands for future, so this is future date, future turn date. It's abbreviation. It's a term we've used since 1995, 96. So anyway, it's how we a lot of things are abbreviated within the membership because there's so much to type. And the W in front of the date here just means you look at it on a weekly price chart as opposed to a daily price chart. So this is the price bar on a weekly chart for week ending 5/18. Okay, so we have a potential weekly swing bottom that is within one weekly bar of week 5/18. Then I mentioned here that on the daily chart, that my MACD DMS combo on the provisions charting software program that is only provided through this membership for premium members is suggesting that the daily bear may have touched down. In other words, has run its course. And then I also mentioned some side bits here. Seasonal tendency points to May. July is bullish months. May is the weakest of the three. And this is also based on the seasonal data report found in the provisions charting software. If you looked at my video yesterday, I think I did it on the British pound. I can't remember right off the bat. Just look for whatever I posted yesterday on 5/22. You'll see that I actually show the seasonal data report tool within the provisions charting application. Okay, so this is what I had mentioned on Saturday, 5/12. the day that I also posted the following week's FDate report. So I went ahead and threw up a bunch of commentary for Saturday, that Saturday, for what looked like was going to go on for the following week or weeks. Okay, now with that said, I just went ahead and posted about a half an hour ago. I'll go back to recent activity and update. Here we go, sugar update, and I got to do updates for other things here too. But here is the update for the 512 notes. Boom. Okay, you see that it was today, 523. And I thought, you know what? This would be a good lesson to share with people who are not members of the FDates Market Forecasting membership, because it will give you an idea of what it is that we do here. I know that going to the front door, you're not going to get to see in, and you have no idea what in the world we do. So this would probably be a good video to have up, that I can also refer those who send me email questions going, what is it exactly you do? And I try to explain, and I go, well, read the facts over at the amazingaccuracy.com website. And it's just kind of hard to explain unless you're actually a member and you're going through the training and everything. It is kind of hard to explain stuff. But here, I could go ahead and expose this because it has already occurred. I'm not giving away anything on this one here. So here you get to see what happened. Here, for example, okay, I'm going through and it says, hey, the sugar notes, the 512 alerted this membership, potential WSB. Okay, you already read that for yourself. Now, in hindsight, we can look at what has transpired, and I do this for the benefit of our newer members, especially. So this is posted under lessons and tutorials as well as market commentary. It's in both because it's a lesson as well as market commentary. So I just kind of put it in both categories. Makes it easy for you to access it. Okay, and here's a weekly chart. Okay, the weekly chart above sugar shows that this market looked like on 512. This is what it looked like on 512. We had this week 511 price bar right here, has a lower low than the previous week, and it is a potential higher weekly swing bottom, because we look at the potential of a price bar being a weekly swing bottom, possible weekly swing bottom, if it occurs within 1 week of a weekly F date. Well, here's the weekly F date marked by this red triangle in the provisions charting software. And this is going to match our F-date report. So you get an F-date report, and you also get a file you can download so that you can load it into provisions charting, and it'll give you these nice little red diamonds here. Did I say triangle? Diamonds, these red diamonds, so that you have a visual, a really quick visual. And here I'm alerting the membership. It says, hey, we got a potential higher weekly swing bottom price bar here because it's within 1 bar of this F date. And just recently we had a potential weekly swing bottom right here. They never got confirmed officially because price never went above its high. And so now we have this prospect of a higher weekly swing bottom, because if this gets confirmed and price goes up, both will get confirmed at the same time. And indications are, as you see, like even my canned indicator here, this %R thing here, even stochastics seem to be in agreement this time. Nice. That we have this potential bottoming here, and then you see this red zone right here. This is called an oversold zone. This is a special indicator here, very powerful. When price meets it for the first time, it has very high probability of kicking price up towards the next OB area, the overbought zone, which is the green here. If, of course, the zone gets hit once, then price leaves it and comes back and hits it again, then the odds change where it has a higher potential of breaking below it. But this is the first visit. It was here. We have a potential higher weekly swing bottom here. I had to alert the group, hey guys, you better take a look at this because we have a potential higher weekly swing bottom. It looks, based on the daily chart, as I already read that to you, that our MACD DMS combination on the daily chart is looking as if the daily has run its course, the daily bear, that is. Okay, yada, yada, yada. So then as I go down here, I continue to explain. I give you, okay, little numbers to make it easy for me to explain what we saw going on. So now this is updated to today. This is, or as of yesterday, today's prices 523 are not in here yet. We can see that here's number one pointing to our potential weekly swing bottom, okay, based on this weekly turn date here. And then we can see that last week price crossed above our potential weekly swing bottom high. Boom, kaboom, boom, boom, confirms it as a higher weekly swing bottom. When it, on number 2 here, you can see that it crossed above, it even closed above, which is really sweet. Okay, so that confirms that weekly forecast that came out as we suspected it would. We can see we're breaking out of the OS area here. We're popping out of the OS area here. We're heading to the OB area here. All is fine in trading land. Okay, so now I go and I draw attention to the daily chart. This is the daily chart of sugar, so we can see things closer up. What happened during each day within those weeks? Okay, right here you can see number 1, it is pointing to the high of week ending 5/11. This here was Tuesday 5/8. That was the high for the whole week. And so I marked it here with this red line just so I can explain what's going on here. And when prices the following week rose up and exceeded that high, it confirmed that weekly swing bottom that we were expecting based on the weekly forecast. So it punched through it, yay. And so we come over here, and by the way, here's that MACD DMS combo thing that I alerted everyone to, that was alerting us that the bearish move down was likely at an end. So that was good. And if you'll notice here, okay, when it punched through, okay, it punched through here, okay, it went higher, then it pulled back one day here, okay, and let me just pull my chart up here so I can tell you what day that was. It'd be a good idea if I pull up sugar, always makes it easier. Okay, that was 5/17 right here. Let me go down here. Okay, yeah, I even mark, okay, I say 5/17, blah, blah, right there. Okay, then on 5/18, that would be Friday, 5/18. A lower low was formed on 5/18, as you can see here, lower than the low of 5/17. But what is significant about this is that it occurred within our daily F date, within 1 bar of our daily F date, which is right here. This was the 521 F date, and this 5/18 is 1 bar early. Okay, we have a potential higher daily swing bottom. We call that a DSB. Daily swing bottom is DSB. You can see I park it right here. Boom, boom. 1 bar early of the F date DSB, and that we had our first buy setup opportunity based on our guidelines. So on Friday, we say, oh, look, we have a potential higher daily swing bottom. We've already confirmed our expected weekly swing bottom, so now we can look for buy setups based on that weekly swing bottom confirmation. And so come Monday, on Monday, marked by number 3 here, Monday, price exceeded our potential daily swing bottom high. By doing that, that triggered our buy setup. Boom, we're long. Boom, we're long. We're long, we're long. We're profit, boom, boom, boom. Stop loss right here, locked in profit, protected, and all is well. Okay, so this is as of yesterday. Now, number 4 here, I am indicating that, hey, notice that it found resistance at the very top of this short-term overbought zone. Okay, now the thing is this going to cause price to turn back? That's possible. Or will price bust through? Well, what you do is you just move your stop up here to protect your profits that you've already gained. And so if it wants to bust up, hopefully it doesn't stop you out on the way, but it protects your position. You could just get out and just say, okay, I'm happy with what I got. But if you want to let it continue on, because this is a very short-term OB, this is the one that I would be like, okay, I'm going to really tighten up. But on a short term like this, yeah. So anyway, you can put your stop loss right here if you like, get out if you like. It's all up to the trader. Anyway, so this is ending right here, 522, which was yesterday. You can go look at today's trading if you want, and prices. Looking at them right now, prices have exceeded this, so it's now this is gone. There should be another bar here, but this is still the trading day hasn't ended yet. Until I get the data from the end of day data, and then of course I'll be able to update my chart, so forth. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. This is how our setups come to be. This is the the sequence of events. We looked at that a possible trend is ending. We look at the weekly forecast. Boom, we see that we're expecting a weekly bottom. Then we move on to the daily. We see that the weekly was confirmed, and now we look for possible buy setups. We use our daily F dates to help us with that. And in this case here, we got one buy setup so far. Price will do whatever it's going to do. Then it will pull back. When it pulls back, we'll have another opportunity for a buy setup until we get to a potential weekly swing top based on an F date, and then we really start crimping down, making sure we don't lose all those nice juicy profits that we just made. All right, well, hey, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope this kind of gives you a little bit of insight of the stuff that goes on in the FDates market forecasting membership, and some of the stuff that how we determine our buy and sell setups based on F dates. So anyway, subscribe if you haven't done so already. There's more to learn from this channel. And I appreciate you coming by and visiting. And as far as comments and stuff, I try to catch them as quickly as I can. I'm kind of overworked, you might say. I have a lot of stuff on my plate, so sometimes I might be a little late in coming back and responding. But hey, leave your comments. I'll respond when I can. Please have patience for me, please. I appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye.